Welcome, Yellow Jacket fans, to another edition of Tech Talks. I'm Andy Demetra, and today we are thrilled to be joined by your redshirt junior place kicker and finalist for the Lou Groza Award, honoring the top place kicker in college football. He is Aiden Birr. And Aiden, thanks so much for joining us again on Tech Talks. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing great. I know Georgia Tech fans are on pins and needles as they announce the winner of the Lou Groza Award later tonight. But you spent the beginning of this week down in West Palm Beach, Florida, being honored with your fellow Groza Award finalists. What was that experience like being down there and not only celebrated for your kicking this year, but surrounded by so many like-minded people who appreciate the art of kicking like yourself?
No, it was really fun. I enjoyed everything we did down there, and it's an honor to be up for that award and be around two other great kickers and Consey and Tate, and I really enjoyed my time down there. It's a lot warmer than it is here in Atlanta right now. It was a good little break.
Well, the good news is you'll be back in Florida at the end of the month. We'll get to that in a little later on. You broke the Georgia Tech single season school record for made field goals with your three kicks against Georgia, surpassing the mark held by Travis Bell since 2007. And I think a lot of people might forget, and you probably wanted to forget as well, that last year you started six for your first 12 on field goals. What maybe turned it around where ever since then you've been almost automatic?
I mean, I kind of alluded to it at the banquet at the Lou Groza event, but just after a certain point in last season, my team, like, I just felt like they were with me the whole time, and it was just really big for me. Like, Coach Key believed in me, and the team did as well, and just that mindset that they had my back, like, regardless of the outcome of the kick. It truly helped me, like, just go into this season with like a good mindset. Like, I wasn't worried about it. And then obviously obviously my operation, I felt very confident working with Marshall and Ronnie all off season. And I just I felt pretty confident going into this year.
You know, it's not only mindset and mechanics, Aiden, but it's also about strength. And talking with your special teams coordinator, Tim Salem, he really lauded your dedication to the weight room, becoming stronger this off season. How did you feel that translate into better accuracy and better range for your field goals?
Yeah, I mean, I probably added about 10 pounds this off season and worked really hard in the weight room. And, our strength, AJ and all the other coaches, they work us. And I mean, I think it helped a lot. I felt better. I felt like I could, last longer in the season. Like, my leg wasn't getting as tired, and I wasn't having to hit the ball as hard to, for touchbacks and all that. I think it really did help a lot. Like, I think the most was with the longer kicks. I mean, I want to get that accuracy better. I was 1 for 3, past 50 or whatever, but I just like, in practice, I felt like I was hitting the ball very well. Like, the long kicks were almost my better kicks, and I just keep getting better at that.
Well, that one kick you did make from 50 plus is one Georgia Tech fans will always remember, the game winner versus Clemson, which leads to my next question, Aiden. What was your second favorite field goal that you drilled this fall? We all know which one is the first. That's a no-brainer. But what was your second favorite among your school record field goals this season?
Uh, I mean, there's a lot of them, but I mean, I think that Wake Forest one's big because, we had to do a Toro moment again, kind of rush on the field. And, I don't know if a lot of people know it, but like, the scoreboard turned off. We couldn't see the time. So we kind of just ran out there, and it was like, well, I mean, we don't know if there's 9 seconds or 3 seconds or whatever. And I mean, that's got to be my favorite kick because, if you miss that, the game's over. We lose that game, and just to send us to overtime, it was a pretty cool moment.
You got to have some calmness amid the chaos, as you've demonstrated time and again. So you mentioned the warm weather down in West Palm Beach for the Lou Groza Award banquet. Again, they'll announce the winner this Friday night tonight. But December 27th, you and your teammates will be down in Orlando at Camping World Stadium for the Pop-Tarts Bowl. What's been the sentiment inside the locker room since that announcement, knowing you get to have one last bowl game together as a team and you get to do it against a pretty formidable opponent in the number 12 Cougars?
I think people are excited. There's a lot to do in Orlando, and just to play a good team in BYU. I mean, they won a lot of games this year, and I think people are excited because you want to go and play good against another good team. And like you said, it's in Florida. It's going to be hot. Hopefully good weather, and I think everybody's pretty excited.
Yeah, yeah. With humidity, the ball travels a little better. Am I correct on that?
Well, yeah, it definitely travels better in the heat. The just the leather on the ball is not as hard, and there's a lot that goes into it. But yeah, it travels a little bit better.
So what I'm hearing is Georgia Tech could not have picked a more ideal location for a bowl game and for a place kicker than Camping World Stadium and the Pop-Tarts Bowl in Orlando. Aiden, good luck tonight on the Grossa Award. We can't wait to see you kick and air out that leg one final time in 2025. And most importantly, thanks for joining us today on Tech Talks.
Thank you.